the cottage. I'm Mr. Cottage, or William, which you want to call me. The other day we went to the store and we found they were having a sale on hams. So today we're freeze drying hams. What you gotta do is, of course, get them out of the packages. And these actually were on sale for 49 cents a pound, which is a really good deal. I got several of them. So what we're going to do is cut it off the bone. Most of it will fall off the bone. You're going to move the package out of the way first. You don't want to spill the juice on the table. Miss Cottage gets upset if I make a mess. Anyways, basically all you want to do is take it, cut it in pieces, depending on how big you want it. Depending on what you're doing, you can use it for beans, you can use it for soups, eggs. Basically lay it out on your chart. Since our freeze dryer is not running at this time and is ready to be loaded, we're just going to take these straight from here into the freezer, into the freeze dryer. Just cut them in small pieces. Separate it out. So it just sits on there. Get as much as you can on there. Real close. Snug as a bug in a rug. There are several ways, of course, of processing for ham. You can can it, freeze it, and of course freeze dry it. Freeze drying takes up less space. You can stack the bags up higher, or in bins like we do. We got little totes. We keep everything separated, meats, vegetables, like that. So as you go, also when you're doing ham, when no one's looking, you can do this. Just don't tell the girls. Even though I'm pretty sure they do the same thing. Just hide the evidence. When you can processing small like this, I would use the smaller bags. That way, set them up as for meal size. That we don't have extras left over when you reconstitute it with the water or broth or whatever you're going to reconstitute with. Like when you make ham and beans, it's great for that. Eggs, again. Every once in a while, if you notice, there's a little black nose that keeps popping up. She's the newest member. Well, she's not the newest member, but she is a new member of the cottage family named Sailor Rose. She's a small little puppy, a Newfoundland puppy. When she stands up on all four, you see her nose taking over the table. So that's tell that's when I say small, I'm being sarcastic. Almost big as me. Now one tray done. Next tray we're gonna do slices. That way we can have actual meals like potatoes, corn, and green beans. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna slice it and put it straight on the they're pre-sliced already, so it should be just come on, just sort of cut around the bone a little bit. As you can see, they sort of pop off pretty easily. You just gotta cut it away from the bone. Just pull it right off the bone. And of course, the bone, when you get done with this, you can put it in water and make broth. Or you can just, if there's be some meat still on it, you just put it inside the beans and have beans, which we did the last one we had. Freeze drying ham. You gotta cut the fat off because fat will not freeze dry. It won't do right. So we just pull it off and save it for later, whatever you want to do with it. Chickens, dogs, husbands. Just remove all the fat real quick. It's a good piece right there. Got a lot of fat. I like freeze drying because you can put it by meal size and everything else. Canning, the jars, and take so much room on your shelves. Freezer, well, you only have so many freezers. You never have enough of those, especially in space. So, freeze drying allows you to store it because when it freezes and actually makes it a little smaller and more lighter because all the water's out of it. And when you're storing it, it's easier, less room. One of the good benefits of freeze drying is you're keeping the vitamins and minerals in the food itself. When you dehydrate, it saves 60% of it. When you can, you save only 40%. But when you freeze dry, it's nearly all of it. Of course, they'll last longer this way also. Freezing, you got to be worried about freezer burn and everything else. And then power outages, you might lose everything in your freezer in the wintertime, which is not a good thing. Just take all the fat off, put it on your trays. Now that our trays are full of ham, we will start up the freeze dryer and load it up, and then hopefully tomorrow they'll be done. Okay, welcome back to the cottage. As you can see, our 4 trays of ham are set to go in the freezer. It's been prepped, ready to run, it's ready to load. Let's go load it. Okay, we're at the freeze dryer. Open it up, it's been set and running. It's ready to load. It tells you when it's ready. Slide your trays in. 3 trays of slices. Actually, with 2 layers each, with some parchment paper in between each set. so they don't freeze together, and we have room for each one. And then we have one tray of all the little pieces for soups and salads and stuff like that. Close the door. Reader it says tells you to close the drain valve, which is on the side over here, and then hit continue. And then who knows when, probably sometime tomorrow, be ready for us to pull out, and we'll finish up then. Welcome back to the cottage. The ham is out of the freeze dryer and dried and let it go. It's good too. I like that. Be great on salads. First thing we do though, as I say, we have a couple different. We have the slices and the dices. All dices will go in one bag. Or you can just use it as you need it. I need more than one bag. That's a good time. And when you're filling these bags, make sure you put the oxygen absorber in it. Keep the moisture out. Some bag might do it all. Get that out of the way. Open the package. Oxygen absorber. Maybe cut it down far enough. Try to leave as much as possible so I can reseal it when I'm done. Now, what we'll do, we have water heated up to test. What it tastes like. Put a couple pieces of ham in the water, in hot water. We reconstitute it. Just add some water, enough to give it a cover, I believe. That should be enough. Cover it up, put it to the side for a round, let it give a couple minutes while I'm doing the rest of this ham. Put this out of the way. Now to the slices. These are for like regular meals. You can reconstitute it, make it with gravy, soup, anything you want to use meal-wise. Sandwiches. Don't drop it. Now we're ready for the last part of this process, which is sealing the bag. The Mylar bag is in it. Go down to the light, turn this back off, and you're done. For the taste test, take the lid off. Yeah, seems good. Back liquid moisture, just like before we freezed it. That's good. Can I be another? That's gonna be good.